Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. So I thought I'd come on, seeing as though I'm getting a lot of messages. About the situation that I had yesterday, last night. You know, someone made a video about me. Someone's struggling. This is how I see it, yeah. You know, I'm going to mention his name anyway because obviously I'm a fan of his, and I don't want any hate or any bashing going his way. He's obviously struggling, and he's fell short a little bit, you know, and he's said a few things that he doesn't mean, and he's come at a few people. You know, don't know why he mentioned me, but he did, and I've had a discussion with him now, and we're all right. We've sorted it. You know, we had a bit of a back and forth last night, and this morning we've sorted it and put it to bed, and everything's okay. But you know, what you know, it's mad because you know, back and forth on this YouTube, you know, and on this corner of YouTube, you know, sometimes can't be helped. Sometimes, you know, it's for entertainment reasons. Sometimes, you know, it's warranted. You know, I can wake up any given day and expect a video of anyone in this corner of YouTube. You know, I don't hold my breath. You know, my expectations of someone mentioning me in a negative light on this corner of YouTube, you know, are quite high. You know, I wake up in the morning and expect anyone and everyone to be going in on me or saying negative stuff about me on this corner of YouTube. But a certain individual, Killeen, you know, who I'm a massive fan of, you know, who content I really enjoy, you know, has injected himself into this dark corner of YouTube and started making videos about certain individuals, you know, and he mentioned me in a bit of a bad light, and I was absolutely gutted. I'm not gonna lie, I was devastated, I was gutted, you know. It was mad because, you know, when you've watched someone for so long and you take massive positivity from their story, from their content, you enjoy their content, you know, you buzz off how well they're doing. I've had little interaction with Ricky, you know, I've spoke to him a few times in the past, you know, and it's nothing but respect and love, and you know, and you know, to see what happened last night and to see him talking about me, mentioning me, saying the things he said, I just thought, what? You know, I was gutted, absolutely gutted, because I classed him as a friend and someone I looked up to, you know, someone I seeked inspiration from. His story, the way he carried himself, his direction, his channel was on, his YouTube channel was on. I thought, yeah, that's, you know, well done, mate. Really happy for you. You know, and then to see all this come out yesterday, you know, was a bit heart-wrenching. It was a bit like, fuck's sake, Ricky, why have you done that? Do you know what I mean? And then the conversations and the interaction I had with him last night didn't go down too well. It didn't go down too well, you know. But today, this morning, is a different story. You know, we've managed to sort it out, come to an agreement, and just go, look, it is what it is. You know. Anyway, my thoughts go out to Ricky and his family, because he's clearly got demons, and he's clearly, you know, fell off the wagon. That's what's happened. He's fell off the wagon. You know, he's been clean and sober for a while, from a long time, as I think. He's been clean and sober for a while, you know, and he's let his demons get the better of him. He's fell off the wagon, which we've all done in the past, you know, and he said a few things he doesn't mean, you know. Well, that's what he said anyway. And yeah, so I'm willing to forgive and forget. I want to move on. I want Ricky to get well. I don't want him to keep using and making videos about people and putting negative shit out there, you know. And he needs to quickly get out with this corner of YouTube, because it's no good for anyone. You know, we're all used to it now. You know, we know how it rolls. We know what to expect. So we just roll with it. And this corner of YouTube has helped me develop thick skin. But seeing Ricky come at me was something I wasn't prepared for. So, yeah. God bless, guys.